Live Text Access Training for Real-Time Interlingual Subtitlers. This is Unit 1, Understanding Accessibility, Element 3, Embedding Accessibility in Working Environments. This video lecture assumes that real-time subtitlers are co-creators of accessible working environments. For this reason, we describe the profile holistically. This means beyond mere linguistic skills or skills related to a single technique, be it re-speaking or velotyping. My name is Rocío Bernabé from the Internationale Hochschule SDI München in Germany. I have prepared this video lecture in collaboration with the European Federation of Hard of Hearing, in short, EFHO. On completion of the training sequence, you will be able to explain the role and competencies of real-time subtitlers as mediators in real-time communication. Let's take a look at the agenda. First, we will look into the task itself. We will answer the question, what do real-time subtitlers do? Then we will discuss the single competence areas related to the profile. To do so, we will use data obtained in an online survey conducted within the framework of the LTA project and from the research in the field. We will end the video lecture with a summary. What is real-time subtitling? Is it translating, interpreting, mediating? All of it? The role of real-time subtitlers in the creation of accessible working environments is to produce meaning for those who cannot access a message in the original form. In our case, the barrier is a lack of access to the audio mode. The linguistic scholar and educational expert Bessie Dendrinos, 2014, page 143, uses the term mediation agent to describe the party that takes over the task of making meaning accessible. The concept of mediation has also been studied in translation for both intralingual and interlingual communication. For example, PIM 2018 distinguishes between translation as written mediation and interpreting as spoken mediation in situations that involve more than one language. Catan 2013, page 84, also refers to interlingual mediation, but he also describes mediation as an intervention to support vulnerable cultural groups to ensure their rights. All these approaches point at the presence of a third party in the communication situation. In our case, this third party is often a person, a real-time subtitler. However, this third party could also be a translation machine or even combinations of both, that is, a human and a machine taking over the mediation role. An example would be at for instance, an international conference in which subtitles are presented in different languages. To do this, the interlingual subtitles created by a real-time subtitler may be sent to an automatic translation engine, for instance Google, which translates the subtitles into different languages that are then displayed on separate screens at the conference. Lastly, the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages defines mediation in the same way and includes translation, interpretation, paraphrase, summary, or record as possible realization strategies. Now that we have a definition of the task, the question is what competences and skills do prospective professionals need to develop and acquire to fulfill this mediation task? To study this question, we conducted an online survey within the framework of the LTA project. The answers suggest a series of skills and competencies that are linked to the profile. A total of 121 persons participated in the survey. The geographical distribution was wide, with participants from Europe, the USA, and Asia Pacific. Participants' profiles covered a wide spectrum of relevant stakeholders in the field, which included professionals who accounted for 65%, end users 24%, service providers, which accounted for 14%, and trainers and prospective students with an 11% each. The collected data shows that real-time subtitling is a multifaceted process requiring skills beyond mere linguistic ones. These findings agree with those by scholars such as Catan 2009, who uses the term levels to describe the different competence areas of the profile. Real-time interlingual subtitlers use their linguistic knowledge and language awareness to produce the text in the target language. They recreate meaning using linguistic structures while respecting grammar and mechanics and ensuring the accuracy of the message. To mediate across cultures, real-time subtitlers need background knowledge about accessibility, specific users' needs, and working contexts. This knowledge enables them to choose the right strategy to convey a particular meaning, for instance, by either implementing verbatim or subsetting subtitles. Lastly, real-time subtitlers depend on their tools and need to effectively master them, be this a speech recognition software or a keyboard such as Velotype. The survey also brought into light other competence areas less studied and trained: managerial, interpersonal, and personal skills. Many real-time subtitlers work as freelancers. The data provided in the survey showed that 72.5% of the participants in the survey work as freelancers. As such, they are entrepreneurs who should also have basic organizational, accounting, and interpersonal skills to both acquire new clients and interact with customers. Lastly, personal skills. These skills refer to the ability to be resilient in stressful situations, to concentrate and stay focused, and above all, to stay healthy. Summary. To recap, we can say that real-time subtitlers are co-creators of accessibility. To fulfill their role as mediation agents, they need to develop and acquire both transversal skills and skills related to a specific technique, be it re-speaking or typing, in our case, velotyping. The LTA curriculum suggests grouping this set of skills into the following competence areas. The general ones are understanding accessibility and target users, linguistic competence, IT competence, and entrepreneurship and service competence. The technical ones are re-speaking or velotyping competences. If you want to know more, please visit our webpage www.ltaproject.eu. Exercises. The exercises for this video lecture are in the trainer's guide and the PowerPoint file.
LTA Live Text Access, Universitat Autónoma de Barcelona, SDI, Internationale Hochschule, Scuola Superiore per Mediatori Linguistici, ZDF Digital, European Federation of Hard of Hearing People FHO, Velotype, SUBT Access, European Certification and Qualification Association ECQA. co-funded by the Erasmus Plus program of the European Union. Erasmus Plus project 2018-1-DE01-KA203-004218. The information and views set on this presentation are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official opinion of the European Union. Neither the European Union institutions and bodies, nor any person acting on their behalf, may be held responsible for the use which may be made of the information contained here.